Right now, there's a very interesting scenario for a lot of people. There's an entire shift in what's happening during investing. A lot of people that I'm talking to say, hey, Adam, I've never invested. I'm not used to investing. Or some people invest in crypto, but not in the stock market. Some people invest in stock market, but not in crypto. Some people want to invest in either or, and they don't know where to start. To the people that are really going through hard times, whether you believe we have a recession or we don't have a recession, times are hard. For the people that have no extra money, no place to shave, people that have a really hard time with work right now, this video is not for you, and I apologize, and I wish you all the best to get through this, and hopefully you can get out of this stronger than when you started. This is mostly for the people that aren't necessarily rich, aren't necessarily well off, aren't necessarily have crazy disposable income, but those people that are not worried where your next paycheck is going to come from and that know you have a steady paycheck. There's a lot of places where you can cut corners. For example, going out to eat, ordering out to eat. Instead of buying Heinz ketchup, buy like Stop and Shop ketchup or your local, grocery ketchup, things like that. There's places where you can cut back on spending. There is literally every day somewhere where you can cut back on spending. So a lot of people can cut back on spending without really hurting their lifestyle much. This is the video for you guys. You guys have not been investing this entire time, and that's okay because you never knew how to invest. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely entertainment and education. I'm waiting for my nephew, and I had to make this video because somebody contacted me, and they're like, Adam, where do I begin? And I didn't give them advice, but I wanted to make this video. If you don't know where to begin in the stock market, 90+% of people cannot beat the indexes. Just invest in the S&P 500. Just invest in the NASDAQ. Very, very simple. Just invest in Dow Jones, whatever. Index basically follows the entire index. Very, very simple. On average, you're going to be making around 7 to 8% a year. And on average, between 7 to 8 years, after you compound your interest, your dividends, so on and so forth, you're going to be doubling your money. Who would not want to double their money in the next 7.5 to 8 years? For anybody that says that's boring, that's okay. This is your type of investing. This is called capital preservation. This is called you are saving your money and you don't want to lose your money. The type of investing that you're doing is so that you don't lose the money. The type of investing that you're doing is so that you can shave some years from your retirement. So when you retire, you can actually enjoy your life. Investing in index funds is probably some of the safest possible investing you can do. And luckily for you, because we are currently in a recession, you have the opportunity to buy at a really good rate. When you invest into these index funds, don't do nothing. Invest $50 a week, $50 a day, $100 a week, $500 a week, $1,000 a month. I'm not talking about anything crazy. Little by little, you're going to see the little sacrifices that you're doing is going to really add up. Eventually, this market is going to come back. My personal opinion, 2023. I'm not saying for sure, but that's my own personal opinion. I've been saying this on this channel. Start investing. The people that have not invested because the markets were so high, that's cool. I get you. And you were right. The markets dropped. But now the markets are low. And the same people that always said, hey, we should have invested, but the market was too high, we're going to wait when it goes lower. Now the market is lower, and what do? You don't invest. And then what's going to happen? The market is going to go up, and you will still not invest, and you will miss your stop. The train will go on without you. For the people that want to invest into cryptocurrency and don't know where to start, very simple. Bitcoin is probably the safest possible investment for cryptocurrency. It's considered the boring cryptocurrency. You probably will not make, well, I can assure you, you're not going to make the most returns in all of crypto. But this is a super defensive cryptocurrency investment. For anybody worried about, are you going to get robbed? Just invest it in Coinbase. Very, very simple. Coinbase just made a deal with BlackRock. I no longer think that Coinbase is going to go under whatsoever. And Coinbase is probably very safe for you to invest. Just get Bitcoin. You can do reoccurring buys where you're buying every day, every week, every month, and dollar cost average. The same exact way you would be doing when it comes to your stocks. Guys, take advantage of the situation that you have right now. Don't let this scenario that really sucks pass you by. The recession will stop, the economy will come back, and you want to be poised and in the right position to take advantage of the uptrend. You want to double your money every 7 years. Think about what I'm saying right now. You're 30 years old. You want to retire by the time you're, say, 50 years old, right? Forget about the 65, 69 years old. You want to retire while you're still young enough to enjoy life. If you put your money into the stock market for the next 21 years or so, you would have tripled your money every 7.5 years or so. You double your money, which means you would triple. However, you keep adding on every time you double, and that triple your money is probably going to be more like 5 times your money over the course of the next 21 years if you keep investing. It don't sound like a lot when you're doing 50 here, 50 there, right? But if you think about it and you just invest, let's say $100 a week, that's $5,000. $5,000 times 20 years is $100,000. 100,000 times 5x is $500,000. So now you're 30 years old just because you're sacrificing $100 a week. That's it. By the time you're going to be early 50s, you're going to have a cool $500,000. Now, if you take advantage of tax incentivized accounts for the stock market, bro, you Gucci. For cryptocurrency, eventually crypto is going to be legal, in my personal opinion. That's the time that you're waiting for. Yes, I cannot guarantee you're going to double up your money every 7 years. But if you just go by history, history definitely doesn't always repeat itself, but it definitely rhymes, if you know what I mean. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. Do your own research, read books, get a lot of data, speak to people, get acquainted. People like, Adam, how do I learn about this? The first thing you should do is follow all YouTubers and then start canceling out the YouTubers that are full of shit. Maybe I'm the one full of shit. The more YouTubers that you follow, the more information you're going to get. This is basic information, and then you do your own research and you snowball after that. Also, Wall Street Journal. Get a publication. You can do Wall Street Journal, you could do Bloomberg, you could do Barron's, you could do Seeking Alpha. I like Wall Street. I have all of them. I like Wall Street Journal the most. You get a daily paper, and then you get the top news. They cover real estate, they cover stocks, they cover economy, they cover crypto, literally. And this is where you get the information all the time. Guys, I hope I didn't bore you. I got to drive my nephew home. He's right here. And I just wanted to say, now is the time to change the way you think and grab life by the mother effing cojones and take what's yours, because nobody's ever going to give you shit. Make yourself better, better for you and better for your family. Have a great weekend.